In this video, I'm going to share with you the proof that not only did you come in on the most perfect wave at the most perfect time, but that there are a mass number of souls that you're going to be helping in this lifetime. And we might not get specific and like manifest how it works in the 3D, yet at the same time I am going to explain exactly how it works in the 3D. And how perfectly divine really all of this was orchestrated on your behalf, truly. Again, this is a co-creation with those of you that this message is supposed to be for. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up, because if it were not for you, these messages would not be coming out of my channel and coming up. I think some of us have worked together before, not just in this lifetime, but previous lifetimes. There are clear contracts as to why I'm speaking on the topics that I'm speaking on. So yeah, just thank you for being here. Thank you for existing. So yeah. The first proof that we're going to talk about, going back to this roadmap, that not only do you have a roadmap, you are this roadmap. You are a lighthouse for other people. And reflecting back to this point in your journey where you accessed this, it's either an energy or an extremely high consciousness, pure consciousness that moved you through such a dense period in your life. And the thing is that the people that are in a similar place right now, that you are no longer, accessing their own lighthouse has now become tremendously harder. I could make several other videos as to why that is the case, but we're not gonna get into it in this video. But it's like the connection to the lighthouse had been severed, and you came in on a wave where this did not happen yet. It was not as hard to access your own lighthouse. It's almost like right after you began awakening, this new technology came in and like made it so hard for many people to access this consciousness that you accessed, to move yourself out of that plane. And now these people, some, not, of course not all of them, some of these people who are stuck, they need different tools, they need different light, and some of that light is coming from you. You are their guide. You are showing them what is possible, and that potential, that possibility that they're seeing within you is helping move them and access new heights within their own consciousness to move out of the box that some of them are in. You know, I actually, referring back to a video I saw a gal share a few days ago, I want to share part of it with you because it's a very interesting analogy that sort of, in a way, also is resonating with this story too. Think to a time where, let's think of a box, okay? There's a multi-dimensional box that is before us, and each person is inside of this little box. Let's say they know 75% of everything that's contained inside this box, but there's also a door on this box where this human inside the box knows that if they open the door, there's something beyond it, but they don't know what is beyond it, but they know something is there. But so they know about 75% of this box, yet they don't know what's behind this door. And let's say that this box is the containment of like your consciousness, like what you know of everything to exist, ever, 75%. And one day, somehow, in some way, you open this door, and maybe you're not physically opening this door. It's an access of consciousness. It's an energy. But you open this door, and you now see so much more than what you knew existed. Your 75% of what you knew may even decrease a little bit when you realize there's more to what you know that you didn't know. It sounds so complicated to say this. So you move from a smaller box into a larger box. So you went from knowing about 75% of this smaller box, opening this door and stepping inside to this new bigger box. And yeah, you took that 75% with you of what you previously knew, but now you're in a new territory where you might know 30% of what's inside that box. You didn't digress in consciousness, you're continuously ascending. But these new realms that we access and that we enter, there's like more to play around with, there's more to experience, there's more to see. And many people have just entered a very, very, very large box without, I'm going to say it, like without proper tools that they can access on their own to integrate the light within this box. And in many ways too, they do have all of the necessary tools, but part of the purpose of you is that you're sharing your light to these people, and it's in a way like giving them different tools that in ways we all have, everyone has, they have too. But because they're, maybe I should make a video on this in at some point, talking about why it got harder for people to access this consciousness, this light on their own, the technology behind it. They need different help, and it's different help from what you needed in the past when you were beginning your journey. And we say beginning, which you're never really beginning, you've been on one forever. This is fucking complex. You guys are getting this must be growing, but this is the proof that you have many people that you're going to be helping, that you already are helping. Even if they're not showing up in your physical reality right now, you've been helping them. The work that you've been doing has been helping them, even if there are no physical connections to them right now in this moment. And it's a really powerful thing to reflect on that too. You don't have to, like, I have worked through this too a lot within my journey, where it's like, I know the power of the mission and the work, and it's bigger than my mind can conceive and grasp. And that's not coming from ego, because a lot of people have such powerful missions that our human minds just really cannot grasp. They cannot really pick up on, and how important the work that we're doing is. You kind of just lost track. Maybe somebody needed to just remember that. Yeah, going back to my journey, thank you. You don't have to see hundreds of thousands of people in front of you that you're serving, or even thousands, or even hundreds, to know that your mission is very, very powerful. And I think it's important that you don't attach how many people you're serving, like the numbers, the physicality, the materialistic things that come from your service. Because when you're beginning your work, it can really put a dampen on your spirit when you're attaching your success of your work to the amount of people that you see liking your content, supporting you. If you do, which I have in the past too, it can really fuck with your consciousness, really mess with your mind, and make you feel like what you're doing is not worth it and that you're unworthy of your work. And that's exactly where the dark forces and artificial agenda want you to be. And that is where I want all of us, everyone included in this group, to move out of. The artificial timeline does not win. It does not win. 0909 as I say that. But a lot of their technology, I know, is putting a dampen on your mind and your process and your ability to be confident in your work again. It's like you started out very confident, and then over time it's like either your work didn't grow to the way that you expected it to, which maybe you have something to work through too with expectations, but it's like, in a way, they got you, and we want to undo that code. So the more that you can value the work that you're doing, heart-based work, this is insanely powerful and important work, the more confident you will become again. And I think that's going to be exactly the place that you'll want to be to just grow back into your mission in different ways. Because I have a feeling too, parts of this collective, of this group, 1010 now as I say this, have become kind of disheartened with their work. And that has now, over the past month, been changing again, maybe 2 months. And you're taking this step into this new realm and regaining the confidence that you had in the past with the knowledge and expertise that you have now to explore this new realm that you're in. And it's a beautiful place for you to be, and it is exactly where you should be. So I hope this helps. And again, I just want to thank you for being here. Sitting behind this camera and sharing these messages it's not easy, but like I I know that I know that this is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. So regardless if there's 1 like, 3 likes, or 5 likes, or 0 likes, or more or less, there could even be less than 0. I know that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So I love you, and may this be a reflection for you in whatever way that you need.